Hello and welcome to Morris Park. Today I wanted to show you my little plant haul I got from the Ozark Empire Fairgrounds at the Yard and Garden and Plant Show in Springfield, Missouri. Actually, I go there about every year. I think this is about our 4th year. And I found some very interesting plants, and I usually always do. This one here, this particular one here, is a Jatropha podagrica, also known as a bottle plant, or the Buddha belly plant. And you can see here, it has this kind of swollen caudex that arises from this tapered little root here. There you go, see that? And it gets these little orange flowers on top here. Now, I had a Jatropha one time before, and it's been probably over 30 years ago. It was a Jatropha berlanderi, and I've since lost that one. I haven't had a Jatropha since, and when I saw this one, I just pretty much had to have it. Actually, Deb pointed this out to me. From a distance, she thought it was an adenium, which I like adeniums too, and I was kind of looking around for those. But spotted this, and this was very unusual, and of course something I had to have because it's unusual. I like the unusual things. And this is a plant that's actually in the Euphorbia family. Jatrophas are a genus that's in the Euphorbia family. I don't know if you can really see this. It's kind of hard to see with my little camera here. But on the inside of these little flowers, if you look real close, they look just like a little bitty yellow Euphorbia flower. They say these are pretty easy to grow. Everything I've read on it says they're fairly easy. They keep their leaves for part of the year, but even though they don't have leaves on them a lot of times, they'll still continue to flower throughout the year. They say these plants can take down to around 30 degrees, but I don't think I'm going to try that, of course. It'll be here in the greenhouse, staying nice and warm during the winters. But anyways, very nice plant, and very reasonably priced. This little plant here was only $15. And I mean, that's a pretty good sized caudex there that it arises from. Nice flowers. I think there's only one little bit of damage on the one leaf, but of course it's putting out more leaves, so I don't really care about that. That doesn't bother me too much. Nice healthy plant. They had several others, but this was the only one actually that had leaves on it. The other ones had flowers, but no leaves. So I picked the one with the leaves. Seemed like the best one. The next plant, and also I got this from Hilltop Farms. This came from Hilltop Farms. I usually go to their stand every year. This time I went directly first to it because I saw so many really cool plants coming out the door as we were coming in. I knew that a lot of them had to come from Hilltop Farms. They're a real nice outfit. They have lots of nice plants, unusual plants that you can't find anywhere. And so I always look forward to going to their stand. The other plant I got from Hilltop Farms, and also very well priced, is this Mangave. Now, Mangave is a intergeneric hybrid between agave and Manfreda. Manfredas look almost more like yuccas. They have real thin leaves, whereas, of course, the agaves have the wider leaves and so forth. But this is something that's come up in the last few years, these Manfredas. And this year I actually went to the show with the intention of buying one of these. And there's many different varieties. This one here is called Purple People Eater. Pretty funny name there. But they have lots of color to them. Just look at the colors in these. Little purple spots everywhere on it. The other thing about this is it's not quite as stiff as an agave. And the spines are a lot less lethal. They're a little softer than your normal agaves. But I'd always want, well, I say I always wanted. I've wanted one of these for the last couple of years that I've seen them. It seemed like there was always something else I wanted to buy instead. But this year I went ahead and got one because I've wanted one so much. And now I have one of these. It's a real nice looking plant. Very well priced, just like the Jatropha there. It's $15. It even came in a nice terracotta pot and everything. And usually most of these will come in plastic pots. But both it and the Jatropha came from Hilltop Farms. And unfortunately, we were informed that Hilltop Farms, which is down in Ozark, Missouri, is going to be going out of business after this year. So we're going to try to make another trip down there sometime this summer and see if we can find some more good stuff before they actually close this place up. It seems like every time we find a nice nursery that has something good we like, some more unusual plants that we can't find anywhere else, they seem to close up. There used to be one out by Lebanon, Missouri called Maryland's. That was a real nice place I used to get cactus and succulents from, and they've since closed up also. A very nice big nursery. And sometimes it seems that we hit these places that are owned by older people, and they end up wanting to retire and get out of the business, and so these nurseries close up. But anyhow, I got some really nice stuff from them. And I plan to try to hit them again this summer before they actually plan to close up. The third plant I bought, and I can't remember the stand which I bought this, is a Euphorbia resinifera. Now this is different from the resinifera I have. That resinifera I have is a lot taller and a lot less branches. It's more loosely branched, the branches are longer, and it doesn't hold quite a tight cluster as this one. When I saw this one, I wasn't even quite sure that it was a resinifera because it was just so tightly clustered compared to the one I have. Now this plant was a little pricey. It was $25, but a very nice plant. The stand I got this from actually had quite a nice selection of cacti and succulents, and I just slips my mind as to the name of the stand of the nursery that it came from. But very nice plant. I think it was a good buy. I think it's something that will cluster up and grow real nicely for me. Very nice addition to the Morris Park greenhouse. But anyhow, my little plant haul here seems to have been a good one. We had a very good day yesterday. And as a matter of fact, it was like 62 degrees out, sunny, wonderful day. And it looks like we might have the same thing today. It looks like it's going to be a really nice sunny day. And pretty soon I'm going to have to go here and cut me some wood to get me through the last couple months here, because we can still have cold weather here in the Ozarks. And so I'm going to have to gather up some fuel. So anyway, I'm going to leave you now with a few quick pictures. I couldn't really do a video in there. I'm sure a lot of you are saying, well, why didn't you do a video? I did do a video there because I'm telling you guys, this place was crowded. I mean, really crowded. You could hardly make your way through the crowd to actually get anything. The lines were very long and very tight, and holding all three of these plants, getting through these lines and trying to take some pictures was hard enough. As you can see, hauling around plants that are in terracotta pots with granite gravel in them, that gets a little bit heavy. At least they gave me some really nice pots with it. But are really heavy, and I just really had a hard time being able to take pictures, much less do a video of the place. So anyway, I'm going to leave you now here while I go out and get me some wood. This is Clyde Morris from Morris Park, and enjoy the photos.